Guys, we have been deceived, guys. We have been deceived. I mean, how would I miss? It was not Galaxy S25 Slim, it was Galaxy S25 Edge. Don't worry if you didn't watch the event, I watched it for you. I'll tell it to you shortly, briefly, in less than 10 minutes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So Samsung has got a new friend. I mean, they told that you have to speak to your smartphone like a friend, but not that friend. I'm talking about Samsung and Google. As usual, remember last time they had this thing called Circle to Search. It came first on Galaxy smartphones and then later on other Android smartphones. Yeah, this time they're bringing exclusive Gemini features to the S25 series. Exclusively, there are two features. One is a screen share feature and other is a live video feature. But the most interesting part is that these two features are a part of the Gemini Advanced suite, which obviously you guys know it's paid, it's not free. But if you're getting a Samsung Galaxy S25 series, you'll get it for free for 6 months. I mean, is that fair? Just let me know through the comments. Okay, that's Gemini, that's Google. So what does Samsung have? So Samsung has brought in the new Now bar. So basically, if you're a person who doesn't wake up in the morning and start scrolling the reels, if you're a well-organized person, say you have scheduled all your meetings in the calendar, I gotta get this thing from the grocery, so I'll put it in the notes. Of I have to go to the gym at 6 o'clock. Oh man, I forgot the flight I had at 6:30. So if you're that kind of a person, then this Now bar will show you in the lock screen what you have to do right now. Yeah, it's kind of a fancy reminder. And even it'll act as a live notifications if you're into watching soccer and all, you can see the live scores. But actually it's a One UI 7 feature, but I never heard them emphasize it like that. So basically, how does this recommendations thing work is by using something called a personal data engine. So previously we had every other Samsung apps log into the same account, but they don't communicate with each other. So the clock doesn't know what the reminder app does, it doesn't know what the health app does. So this time what they have managed to do is they have managed to merge all these things together in the backend and smartly start thinking like how you would think, creating a mind map inside the smartphone so that they can technically anticipate what you would be doing next, so that it makes you feel magical. Basically, when you have a screen, you pull down from the side, you get a taskbar where you have something called the AI select. When you tap on that, if your screen has some text, then it'll show you things related to how to convert those things, like summarize it, bullet points, make a table, and all sorts of those stuff. And if it's a picture, it'll tell you how you can edit this, or even you can create AI generated avatars. And as I said, Samsung wants you to make your smartphone your best friend. I mean, they're focusing more on speaking to the phone. So you've been scrolling through the phone and like, damn, my eyes are so tired. The smartphone will listen to you and automatically turn on the eye comfort mode. And even if you give it some complex commands like just look for a photo where I was wearing a spectacles with a red t-shirt and stuffs like that, it'll just go through every other photo and start finding out the things which you said, breaking out the models using the LLMs, and eventually find out what you're searching. And all these things are running on on-device AI. So this guy, the circle to search, is now a little bit more intelligent. If you're circling something which has a phone number, an email address, or an appointment, it'll automatically tell, do you want to call, do you want to send an email, do you want to put it in your reminders. Even they highlighted a feature which was already a part of circle to search. So basically, when you're watching a video, you do the circle to search thing, you get a listen to music something that will listen to your audio and tell you which music it is. And again, the Gemini thing came, it's not just in Spotify and Google Maps. Every other Samsung app like the calendar, the clock, the reminder, the notes are gonna get Google Gemini. I understand it was a whole lot of Gemini in the event, but thankfully something interesting interrupted. So Samsung is coming up with a new pair of glasses which works on the new Android XO platform, which is supposed to be leveraging the AI capabilities. I mean, they just had it for a split second and they're like, we'll tell you more about this in the end of the year. I mean, there is a lot of AI steps happening and people are like, fine, it's going to the cloud, so what about my privacy? Samsung is like, chill bros, it's fine, we're not gonna see your data and all. We'll use it, we'll give you the response and we'll delete it, don't worry. And yes, obviously they say privacy. From the starting of the event till now, they've been speaking about all these AI features, but we were here for the Samsung Galaxy S25 series. In the start of the event, when TM Row came to the stage, they had the photo of S25 Ultra in the back. That's it, that's a reveal. No hype, no drama, nothing. I know I didn't speak anything about that smartphone yet because it's not me. The event was similar to that. I mean, we are still getting to that point. So the first interesting hardware update that the Samsung Galaxy S25 series has is the new Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset made for Galaxy. And again, it's made for Galaxy, which means it has more AI capabilities. I know you are getting bored of me telling again and again AI, but please hold on, we're getting there. No, I think they have totally ditched Exynos in the entire lineup. This is a new 3nm processor. It's very powerful processor. It's even capable of doing ray tracing games. Capable of doing ray tracing in games. But one interesting thing which is going to save a lot of your mobile data is the new Proscaler. Basically, what Proscaler does is, say you're watching a video 480p, it's gonna upscale it to you to give a better clarity. I mean, it's leveraging the powers of AI is what they say, but this seems to be a little bit interesting technology. Now you can even see everything in more clarity You don't have to zoom much in Instagram, if you know what I mean. And even after doing these things, the smartphone will remain cool because they have added a new vapor chamber cooling technology. They say it's gonna make your phone cooler about 40%. And on top, you have the Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 2. I heard a glimpse of them mentioning it has a ceramic coating, which makes it even more tougher than last year. They've reduced the display bezel a little bit so that the phone is now not 6.8 inch but it's 6.9 inches. It's all slim and wide. I'm talking about the S25 Ultra. Even it has a pure titanium frame. When you look at the other two counterparts, the S25 and S25 Plus is having the same Armor aluminum frame. They're calling it the second generation Armor aluminum 2 aperture. Yeah, you can control the aperture of the camera. Well, not physically but virtually. I mean, you understand what I meant, right? You can control the bokeh, you can slide it. And even if you have seen a good picture, you like that picture color tone and like, what if I could have created a filter with this? Yeah, you can do that. You can take a filter. I mean, you can take an image and get the same color tone in a different image. You can create your own filters. And I know every gang will have one friend who always closes their eyes when they take group photos. You can stop scolding him. This phone has something called a best take or best face feature. You can choose whichever face has the eyes open. Done deal. I know it's not a new feature, but it's there. But what they told is this smartphone is capable more of nightography or night videography. They say that when you're taking night videos, right? Say I am talking to you and moving, but the background is not moving. So they can analyze it and they can reduce more noise from the background so that my overall video looks crisper at nights. And they have brought in the 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, which will also act as a macro camera. So you can get more clearer macro shots. But I wonder why they have not yet went into telephoto macros. It would have been interesting. And those are videographers, video enthusiasts. You can shoot in log. Yeah, you can shoot in 10-bit 80VC log videos. And if you're someone who shoots outdoors, then when you're shooting a video without a microphone, you know, a lot of background noises happen. So AI will be able to recognize, okay, I can hear the waves. It's a nature sound. Oh, there is a wind noise. It'll segregate those noises and you can individually control the noises. Feel if my neighbor is drilling a hole in his wall and I am shooting a video, and if I can just mute that drill noise, then it'll be a game changer for me. I don't know about you, but for me. Now the next change the Samsung Galaxy S25 series is having is a new health app, which is having the new AI features. I know I'm speaking about a new change in the S25 series. Yeah, not just the health app, the smart things or the Home app is also having the new AI features. So all these things are getting integrated. I mean, the ecosystem is not just getting integrated virtually, it's also getting integrated physically. They're actually collecting your old Galaxy smartphones and taking out the batteries, extracting the cobalt, and then they are reusing it in the S25 series. So 50% of the cobalt in the batteries is recycled, which does not mean your smartphone is gonna cost 50% lesser. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is gonna cost you $1,299. Samsung Galaxy S25 and the 25 Plus are gonna cost you $799 and $999 respectively. So if you ask me, this event was all about just refining what was a good product of theirs, the S24, just making it more ergonomical and human friendly, and then adding a bunch of new AI stuffs which eventually would be helpful. And most of the things they have told is something which should work along with time. It's not just the feature that you can right now use. The more you use the smartphone, the more it studies about you and the more AI just feels more personalized. But for that, we have to experience it firsthand, not just by looking into unboxing or a event video. But you know, the thing which is scratching my head is in the entire event they never mentioned about their latest One UI 7, which is a game changer for them. Or maybe is it like last time they had this cool anti-reflective display technology? They never uttered a word about that in the event, but when people got their hands on the phone, they're like, man, they should have posted about this. I think maybe that's the reaction they are expecting from consumers. They get the smartphone, they open it, okay, I don't feel there is anything new. Then suddenly they're like, oh my god, this is actually a good thing, man. Why you didn't tell this in the event? Let's see if that reaction works out. If you're new to this channel, do subscribe and hit the bell icon. Until next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye.